All right, let's give Friday's Daily Puzzle on Chess.com a shot. This one's called Susan Slice's Birthday Cake and the Defense. It's white to move. Give the video a pause and try yourself if you like. Cool. So hard not to notice that there's a pawn pushing towards promotion here. I do have this check, which seems nearly deadly. I think the king's only move is there, at which point I can... Alright. Here... I was thinking if I took the bishop, the pawn's pinned, but this pawn takes and protects against mate. So, yeah, it would be nice to get this in. And I really need to keep giving checks, I feel like, if I do this, because, I mean, black has checks. So, and I don't have that many more checks. If I go here, like I have these are my checks. My pieces just don't seem to be communicating all that well, other than that one check. Alright, well, so if I go here, and the rook takes, then I can go here, and then I have this mate threat. So the king can just move out. And I can check it again. So I'm really afraid of, I mean, like if I ever move my rook, it just feels like this promotion. I guess my queen covers that, but I mean, I don't want to sacrifice my queen for that pawn. But so I'm seeing that this is relatively forcing. If I go here, the rook takes, and then I take with the knight, I'm definitely threatening checkmate on this square right here. And all of that is forced. Like the rook would have to take this, and then I could take with the knight, and then black has a move that seems like a very important, like, I mean, there's a lot of things that black can do here. Black can check me on this square, black can promote. Promotion seems like it completely ruins any plan that I could possibly have. I mean, if black promotes, what, I just like run with my king? It can't possibly be working. So how do I give it? I have to I feel like I have to keep giving checks. But this is very close to making something happen. Do I have to take the pawn at some point? I think that would be kind of sensible. If I go here, black's gonna have checks no matter what. My king is like not very well protected. So I feel like I must be giving checks this whole time. I just don't see them. I don't see very many checks. Well, like, it feels like I have to force the king into the corner, and then I just don't have any more checks. This is really the only move that I see. There, here. I'm having a hard time getting away from this idea. I don't know what else to do. I feel like it must start with this. I kind of want to just take the pawn, but like the queen coming down here, like my rook can never really abandon my king. There's just way too many checks, it feels like. And I just need this one tempo. Feels like loses me the ability to try to make a mate happen here. Like a queen sacrifice doesn't look good at all. I don't see any reasonable queen sacrifice. I have to at least start trying this line. This is the only move that looks even remotely reasonable to me. Let me see if this is right. I don't know. Okay. And then I feel like, I mean, this move forces the rook to take. And then I can take the rook, and if I could get this move, I win the game. That's checkmate. But here, and then black can do a lot of things. I just don't understand how I could possibly take care of all these threats. Like, black has that check. My king is just not safe. I can't just like go here. Can I deflect the rook somehow? I mean, if my queen can... I don't see this at all. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I feel like I have to try this. I don't like it. But I don't see anything else. Okay, what's the solution? I was looking at something like that. Yeah, so the king can just escape all those checks, huh? That's wild. The rook felt like it had to stay here. I kind of had the right idea, but I don't know. For some reason, I never really followed through on that line, I guess. Never really checked all the checks. Pardon the repetition there. All right, so Yep. So the idea is to just cut off the rook's vision of the king. The rook can't take my knight because if my rook ever takes, that would have been checkmate. So I give this check first, forcing the king into the corner, and then I have this looming threat of bringing the rook in or bringing the queen in, and both would be checkmate. So I'm gonna jump my knight to here. I guess I'm threatening the queen too. Not that that really matters because the checkmate threat is a bigger threat. If the pawn promotes, I can just immediately jump my queen in here. Yeah, so black just has to give checks there. So I jump my knight in here, cutting the rook off. The queen gives a check, but I'm pretty safe here, as it turns out. And then, yeah, the queen just hops right in here, and that's checkmate, right? Nice. Okay, I definitely could have gotten that. I'm not sure why I didn't. I had the right idea and just never explored that line, but I don't know, man. What can you do? You know? Thanks for watching. Catch you later.